Hello, Scorpio. My name is Aviana. This is Aviana's Ascension, and today we are doing your general reading for October 2022. Of course, these are general readings, so some parts may resonate, other parts may not. Just take what makes sense for you. You know, there's a ton of you out there, so it's not going to fit for all of you. That would be cool if it did, though. That'd be cool, but, can't guarantee it, so that's okay if it doesn't, all right? Definitely check out your other placements as well. There could be further messages for you. I also did just do all of the love readings, and my love readings are timeless, so you guys can watch those whenever if you're interested in that. But other than that, thank you guys so much for watching. It is always so humbling, and I'm always so appreciative for y'all to interact with the videos, to allow me to pull for you and stuff like that. Thank you so much. Okay, thanks. But yeah. I think, Scorpio, some of y'all have birthdays in October, right? You're October, November? Yes. That's correct. Either way, happy birthday to some of y'all out there, okay? But yeah, let's go ahead and get into it, shall we? I'm trying to think if there's anything else I have to say. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, but definitely subscribe because when I reach 500 subscribers, I'm going to be doing an awesome giveaway. So we're about halfway there. So definitely help the channel grow if that sounds like something you are interested in possibly winning. Okay, I will be announcing that later on when I get closer to 500, or when I get to 500, that's when I'm doing it. But yeah, either way, that's what I've got going on. But yeah, I hope you guys are having a great day. Let's get into it, shall we? I've already prayed, cleansed everything, and I actually did already shuffle too because I feel like I spend a lot of time shuffling these cards on camera. So let's just get into it, shall we? Okay, so for those of you that may not know, I do meditate before I get on here and get some messages from Spirit in that way. So let's start with that. And again, take what makes sense, leave the rest behind. Thanks so much for watching. All right, Scorpio, I really liked your saying, okay? The Spirit said, put more intention into releasing the tension. Let's slow that down. Put more intention into releasing the tension. Okay? So, for example, say you have a lot of knots in your shoulder, neck area, upper back, whatever, and say you're always just like rubbing, doing stretches, things like that, but you're not taking into account the amount of stress in your life, right? Maybe you're not, realizing that, your job is extremely stressful. Maybe your family, your kids, your home life, whatever. You're doing all these things physically to, massage the knots, whatever, but, what does your nighttime routine look like? What does your morning routine look like? How are you talking to yourself? Not realizing that everything in the body, in my life, in my mindset, in my belief is connected. You can massage your foot, feel it in your neck. That's how I believe, And some of you guys are not taking into account the external influences, some of you guys are not taking into account the way the external world can affect you, okay? And you do have the control over how much something may affect you, how much you may let something get to you. But if you don't have, the resources, the tools, or even the knowledge to recognize when something is stressing you out or doing too much for you, then how can you, release that tension that it brings on? Okay? Because a lot of times stress and tension, manifests in the body with knots and, things like that. So it may not be that you need to stretch more. Obviously that's a great way to relieve something, or to find relief, but at the end of the day, if you don't have a good routine for yourself, if you're not eating well, if you're not drinking enough water, then what's the stretching going to do? It's only temporary fix, right? So you want to make sure you're really finding the root of issues and not just finding quick fixes. Yeah. So yeah, they were saying like a massage is cool, but Reiki is even better, because that cleanses your chakras, moves the energy around in your body, because I also wrote ancestral. Some of you guys the tension, the stress that you carry is not your fault. You know, it could be because of shit from childhood. It could be because of shit your mom went through while she was pregnant with you. Okay? It could be, you know, who knows? But, you know, like maybe you had a stressful birth. Who knows? Okay? But different things, we carry things that sometimes we don't even remember. Sometimes we don't even have nothing to do with it. But we've got it, you know? So give yourself the right to really remedy something instead of finding a quick fix, because you deserve to be comfortable and happy and at peace and relaxed, you know? You deserve that. So give yourself the chance to really experience that and give yourself the chance to see what that process, what that road may look like for you. All right, let's get into it. I'm excited because I've already shuffled my cards and I've never done that before, so let's see. All right, we're going to start with the daily crystal inspiration here. All right, Spirit, messages for Scorpio for October, please and thank you. What does Scorpio need to know? And I've already cut them and everything, so. Oh, that came out quick. All right, I love it. We have Rainbow Obsidian, heal your heart. That's what I was saying. Some of you guys, and look how cute that heart is. Some of you guys, there's like tension, you know, in your physical body that has nothing to do with that part of your body. It has to do with your inner world, the energy you're still holding on to, the pain that you need to heal from. Emotional pain can show up as physical pain too, you know? Absolutely. So yeah, big month for healing, big month of letting go. We have stay positive, find your calm, create your own luck. I love it. I feel like definitely in October with stay positive, find your calm, you are taking more accountability over the way you react to certain things, over your responses, okay? And I feel like you're taking your power back. And that usually comes with healing, you know, as you release some things, as you let go of certain beliefs, certain mindsets that maybe were projected onto you, pushed onto you, you know, then you realize your power. You realize, oh, I don't believe that about myself. Someone taught me that. Someone told me that. And then I, you know, carried it for years. You know, so I feel like a lot of you guys are shedding a lot of things that are not yours. I like it. I like it a lot. All right, messages. All right, nothing will come of this situation did pop out. You are good enough at the bottom, but let's see what else. Let me just ask the question. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Scorpio for October? Please and thank you. Thank you for these messages so far. What does Scorpio need to know for October? Thank you. That's too many cards. I don't like when they come out like that. All right, messages for Scorpio for October, please and thank you. There's a lot of healing going on here. Absolutely. Okay, so we have it's time to take action, new moon in Aries. Conclusions are within reach, full moon eclipse. And a time for healing, balsamic moon. Okay, yeah, definitely 2 cards already talking about healing. So this is a big time for healing for you, Scorpio. Conclusions are within reach. So I feel like with that, you're just kind of realizing a lot of things. Okay, like not only realizing a lot, but just getting a lot of closure, having a lot more understanding about maybe certain trauma from childhood, certain things you do now. Maybe you're understanding where that stems from. And then it's time to take action. Yeah, you're taking action towards something new here. You're feeling confident, feeling determined about something. This could just be, you know, taking action in your healing journey, you know, like going to therapy, maybe finding different healers, you know, whatever you're into with that. But this could just be about, you know, just having new energy coming into your life as well. Okay, we have prosperity lies ahead. A time to give rather than take. A new start is coming. A personal issue reaches resolution. Yeah, I feel good stuff is definitely coming in for you, Scorpio, but I feel like you're more focused on, you know, healing and getting to know the true Scorpio, you know? I feel like you've carried a lot that wasn't yours to carry. You're letting it go, and now you're trying to figure out, you know, well, without all of that on my mind, without all of that persuading me, who am I? And I feel like that's what you're figuring out here. All right, Scorpio. We're going to use the Osho Zen Tarot deck, and I already, again, shuffled and cut the deck, so let's look at the bottom. All right, so we have the outsider, isolation, healing, innocence, guidance. We are the world. Beautiful. Yeah, even from childhood, some of you may have felt, you know, very, you know, like an outsider, the black sheep of the family. Maybe you felt like no one understood you. You felt like no one cared to understand you. You know, very alone, very just sad energy there. But I see you healing that. Some of you guys are gaining that innocence that you didn't get to have as a child, you know. Some of you guys, you know, maybe you were always compared to a sibling. Maybe not even a sibling, but like some of your friends even, like your parents would be like, why can't you be more like your friend? It's like, dang, you wouldn't even know that kid if it wasn't for me, you know? Like, some of you guys, you're allowing, like, in childhood, I feel like some of you guys were not allowed to be kids, you know? You were too busy, you know, being compared to other people, being, you know, pushed away, being just constantly belittled, I feel, you know? And now you're healing that, and you're allowing yourself to have the childhood you didn't have, allowing your inner child to come out and come to the surface. Because sometimes, like, my sister said this to me. She said that sometimes, you know, when we go through certain trauma, our brain will stay that age, you know. So if this was a childhood thing, and I'm saying that mainly because there's this child here, right? But this could just be how you're feeling now, right? It doesn't have to be childhood, right? But I just lost my train of thought. Hold on. But I lost it entirely. I really don't remember what I was talking about. Wow, that's crazy. That's funny. But, okay, either way, you're allowing... Okay, I'm back. Sometimes, you know, say certain trauma happened when you were, you know, like 7 or 10 or 13, 14, 17, 19, 20, whatever. Doesn't matter. You stay that age. You don't know how to develop past that. So, now that your inner child is safe and realizes, oh, we can have fun here, we can be ourselves here, and you allow that space for you to have that, you know, because now that you're in a big body, you can control what comes to you and what you do not accept. You do have control over that now. Sometimes we don't realize that because, again, when things happen in childhood, we don't know how to develop normally, you know. So allow yourself to create that safe space for your inner child, so that way that child can come out and you can have the childhood you never got to have. Ooh, this is going to be a good one. Let's get into it. All right. Messages for Scorpio, please, for October. Thank you so much for these messages, Spirit. What does Scorpio need to know for October? Thank you. Ooh. Okay. Okay, so we got a few cards here. We have the Creator, the Miser, Integration, and Harmony. Okay, so with the Creator and the Miser, okay, so some of you guys, maybe like you've put this wall up, you've created this wall to kind of protect yourself, because the Miser is someone who is very blocked off, someone who is closed off, guarded, someone who does not like to share or be open to others, right? So with integration and harmony, yeah, things are coming together for sure here, okay? This is feeling very peaceful, having an understanding about certain things. Something is you're seeing something clearly, I feel. You're either understanding why something had to happen the way it did, or, and again, we had conclusions are within reach. So yeah, something is making sense for you. All right, let's look into it. Let's see what's going on. And we're using the Modern Witch Tarot to clarify. Wow, okay. This is crazy. Okay, so we have the King of Wands, the Death card, the Six of Cups here. Okay, so the Death card is your energy here, Scorpio. That's your card. And then the King of Wands, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. But this is you having the confidence to take the lead on healing your childhood trauma, on healing the past, okay? On, you know, healing whatever keeps coming up, keeps reoccurring, keeps repeating. You're finally finding the courage to heal that, to put an end to that chapter. Beautiful. All right, tell me more about the Creator for Scorpio, please. Okay. Okay. Okay, this is cool. Okay, so we have the Hanged One, Pisces energy. So yeah, the Hanged One is all about looking at things in a different perspective. So you see there's light there, and then that person's head is lit up. So I feel like you're getting a lot of clarity about something. You're seeing something differently. Okay, because this is all about seeing something in a different perspective, having more understanding about something, taking yourself away from a situation, kind of zooming out of a situation so you can see it differently, and so that you can process all angles, all sides of something. So with the Creator, I feel like you are, if there was a certain situation, or it doesn't even have to be a particular one situation, but I don't know, I just feel like you're really taking your power back here. And especially when you let yourself see something from a different angle, from someone else's perspective, that takes a lot of power. And you are allowing yourself to let go of something by seeing it differently. And you realize that is a superpower, not a weakness. Some people think that forgiveness is a sign of weakness. That, like, why should I forgive them? They are the one that did something. And it's like, because you're the one that's still upset. You're the one that's carrying it with you. And I'm not saying you have to call someone up and be like, oh my God, I'm so sorry. You know, all the years we've wasted not being friends or whatever. I'm not saying you have to do all that. But if you are still hurt over something, and you don't even talk to the person anymore, you know, there's nothing that reminds you of it except your own thoughts, that's when it's time to forgive. Because you got somebody up in your head rent free you don't even like. You don't see a problem with that? You know, we don't do that. All right, we have the Ten of Swords, the Ace of Pentacles, the Tower. Yeah, there's a big ending here. You guys, okay, so some of you guys, it may be a little painful having to, you know, explore certain situations again and have to really look at things differently so that you can let them go. But the abundance that comes in from doing that is, like, it's priceless, you know? Like, these two cards are all about no longer engaging with something, you know, crumbling down to the ground. And it's the way you were looking at something, because the Hanged One is all about your perspective. So it really is an act of freedom to allow yourself to look at something differently so that way you can let it go. Because, like it or not, your truth is true, their truth is true, the ladies down the street, her truth is true, because you all have a different perspective. And not one is just right. That's just not how it is. You know? Everything is not black and white like that. Alright? Let's keep going though. Alright, tell me more about the Miser for Scorpio, please. Tell me more about the Miser for Scorpio. Okay. Tell me more. Okay. So again, here's the miser for you, Scorpio, feeling a little guarded, protective over yourself, your resources, okay? Okay, we've got the Nine of Pentacles and we have the Nine of Cups here. So, yeah, someone is feeling very abundant, very stable, okay? Someone is feeling protective of their energy, okay? This could be you, this could be someone else, but someone is very, very protective of what they got going on. I mean, all three of these cards are someone, not as much as the miser, I will say, but, you know, like this person's in front of their cups, this person's, you know, got their hand on their pentacles, you know. So this could be you, this could be someone else, but someone's very protective of their energy, of their what they've accumulated. Okay, and it doesn't have to be like physical, money, material things. It could be time, affection, whatever. But we have strength, the Nine of Swords, like some of you guys, you may have cut someone off possibly, and you're trying to keep moving forward, but you're having a big struggle with this. Okay, because some of you guys, this could have to do with family, but like you want balance here. You want balance, you want people to come together. Okay, but again, you don't want, like, you're back and forth on if you should open this up again, because you know, you want healing, but you don't want hurt. You don't want to get hurt again. Okay, tell me more about the miser here. Okay, so we have the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. I'm hearing it's my truth, I'm sticking to it. Like some of you guys, this could have been someone that like did something to you, and that's why you're like, I'm not opening this up again. So if that's the case, then why is it, let's see, if that's the case, then why do you feel bad? Let's see, tell me more about the King of Swords. Tell me more about the King of Swords. I feel like you guys, I don't know, I feel like you guys are just really determined to not disrupt your peace, which I understand. I understand that. Okay, so some of you guys, you know, maybe you guys were too giving, you know, in the past. And maybe that's why you're so protective, is because you don't want to give too much or give to the wrong person. No, thank you. Okay. So up next is going to be integration and harmony. And I think this will make that miser energy make more sense to me. Okay. But again, both of these are about things coming together here. You know, opposing energies working together. Not necessarily opposing energies, but I don't know, just finding a lot of peace and balance coming in here. All right, so let's look into it. Alrighty, tell me more about integration here for Scorpio. Okay, so we have the Hermit, we have the Page of Swords. Yeah. There was some big disappointment and some big hurt that happened here. With Five of Pentacles, Five of Cups, that's a lot of pain, hurt, disappointment, just things not working out how you anticipated, you know? But you're allowing yourself to, you know, go within and explore what comes up. Explore the pain, explore the hurt. Virgo energy here, air energy here, but this is all about really going within and analyzing those things. And with integration, it's like you're finding space for them. Instead of, you know, maybe in the past, these feelings would come up and maybe you would push them down, push them away, be embarrassed, judge them, whatever. Now you're finding ways to, you know, heal them and really find the purpose behind the pain. You're finding the purpose behind the pain. Nice, nice. All right, tell me more about harmony for Scorpio, please, and thank you. More about harmony. Weird. Okay, so there's that strength card, that 9 of Swords. Okay, that makes sense. There is a lot of yin and yang happening in this healing process for you. Okay? Because, like, on one hand, you know, you're feeling very powerful, you're ready to move forward, you're determined. On the other hand, you're very sad and lonely, anxious and worried. And that is the power of healing, baby. That's the power of Pine Sol, you know? That is what healing looks like. Okay? It's not just, I'm great, I'm amazing, I'm amazing, I'm amazing, I'm amazing, I'm healed. You know, that's not how it works. Sometimes it's like, I'm amazing, I'm awful. I'm so great on top of the world, I'm awful. You know, sometimes it's like that. So allow yourself to explore the good and the bad of healing. Allow yourself, because if you cannot be okay with being sad, being a human is going to be hard. Okay? But that's what it looks like, you know? Some days you're feeling powerful on top of the world, and some days you can't get out of bed, you know? Allow yourself to go through that process, okay? All right. Anything else here for Scorpio for October, please and thank you? All right. Okay. All right, I'm not doing all that. All right, so we do have isolation here that came out. This is the 3 of Swords. So you could be feeling very... No, thank you. So you could be feeling very alone, sad. But we do have Beyond Illusion, New Vision, Totality. I feel like you guys, you know, you understand that this is just the ebb and flow of healing. Okay, but let's look into it. Tell me more about isolation for Scorpio, please. All right, we have the 7 of Cups. So you could be feeling a little confused about something, not sure where, you know, your next chapter goes after here, you know? Especially if part of your healing process involves having to remove certain people from your life. It can feel lonely, and it can make you feel like, well, what do I do now? Who do I hang out with now? Who do I talk to now? That's normal. All right, tell me more about isolation. Yeah, we have the Moon card. There's just a lot of confusion and uncertainty here, and I feel like that can be very scary. That can be very intimidating, but, you know, don't give up on yourself, right? Because that's, again, that's what healing looks like. Anything else here? Yeah, we've got the 7 of Wands. So yeah, you may just be feeling a little extra on edge here, a little extra irritated possibly, but that just comes with the confusion of not knowing what your next step looks like and what comes next. But again, that is healing. That's normal. It's normal to not know what's next. It's normal to be annoyed. It's normal to be confused. Just don't judge these emotions for coming up. Allow yourself to feel them. That's the main thing that you need to do there. All right, Scorpio, let's get your final bit of advice, and that'll be that. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. All right, final bit of advice for Scorpio for this reading, please and thank you. Final bit of advice for Scorpio for this reading, please and thank you. All right, that's enough. All right, we have a new start is coming, new moon. And a personal issue reaches resolution, full moon Cancer. Good stuff there. We love to see it. All right, things are going to work out for you, Scorpio, so don't be worried, okay? But that's all I've got for you, Scorpio. Thank you guys so much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, subscribe, and if you would like more content, I do have my Facebook, Instagram, and my website, all in the description box below. And if you would like a personal reading, you can look on the website. Alright, Scorpio, that's all I've got for you. Have a good day. Thanks for watching. Bye.